Hello everyone. Welcome to KPG Anime Channel. Today we will talk about 5 anime similar to 86. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Number 5. Darling in the FranXX. They dream of one day flying into the endless sky, even though they are painfully aware of how far away the sky is beyond the glass that blocks their flight. The distant future, humanity established the mobile fort city, plantation, upon the ruined wasteland and civilization flourished. Within the city were pilot quarters called Mistilten, otherwise known as the birdcage. That is where the children lived, not knowing anything of the outside world, and unaware of the vast sky. Their only mission in life was the fight. Their enemies are the mysterious giant organisms known as Cour. The children operate robots known as FranXX in order to face these still unseen enemies because they believe that is their purpose in life. Among them was a boy who was once called a child prodigy, code number 016, However, now he's a failure and considered unneeded. Those who cannot pilot FranXX basically do not exist. One day, a mysterious girl called 02 appears in front of Hero. From her face grew 2 alluring horns. I found you, my darling. Number 4. Aldnoah.Zero. In this anime, in 1972, the Apollo 17 mission found a hypergate to Mars on the surface of the Moon. Upon landing, astronauts discovered an enchanted utility later referred to as Aldnoah, giving the astronauts a status of superiority. Soon, many humans have relocated to Mars, and have adapted to the name Martians. After Princess Asylum, a royal Martian princess, descends onto Earth in an attempt to create a treaty between both planets, a war breaks out between Earth and Mars, and Martian soldiers begin to descend from the sky, riding steel giants, intent on exterminating humanity. Number 3. Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans. In this anime, 300 years after the Calamity War's end, the powers which ruled the Earth sphere have been overthrown, giving way to new rulers of a new world, exhausted of battle. Meanwhile, far away on Mars, the sparks which threaten to ignite a new war have been struck. Our protagonist Mikazuki August, a member of the private security firm Kreis Guard Security, CGS, takes on a mission as bodyguard of Cordelia Aina Bernstein, a young girl who agitates for Kreis's independence from Earth. However, when the elite Galahorn unit, charged with suppressing revolutionaries, raids CGS, its higher-ups deliberately use Mikazuki and the other boys as a decoy to cover their own retreat. Augur Itsuka, leader of the boys' squad, takes this abandonment by the adults as motivation to launch a full-fledged coup d'état. With orders from Augur to hold back Galahorn, Mikazuki sorties in Calamity War-era scrap that CGS had been using as a generator, the Gundam Barbatos. Number 2. Psycho Pass. This series takes place in the near future, when it is possible to instantaneously measure and quantify a person's state of mind and personality. This information is recorded and processed, and the term Psycho Pass refers to a standard used to measure an individual's being. The story centers around the enforcement officer, Shinya Kagami, who is tasked with managing crime in such a world. In the future, it is possible to quantitatively measure a person's emotions, desires, and every inclination. In this way, it is also possible to measure a person's criminal tendency factor, which is used to judge criminals. This is the story of a team of policemen dedicated to maintaining public order. Some of them work in the enforcement division, responsible for the apprehension of criminals, while others belong to the supervisory division which oversees their colleagues in enforcement. Number 1. Code Geass. In this anime, Japan has been invaded and conquered by the Britannian Empire. Japan is now known as Area 11 and its citizens known as 11s. The Britannian Empire takes away Japan's autonomous power and imposes its rule through the use of nightmares. The Empire's rule has never faltered, but cracks have begun to show.